MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Miami Marlins. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Wei-Yin Chen, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll get us started in this one
Leading
under the
off tonight
lights.
For Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Osuna on the move. He's there and records the first out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V, it was a low-scoring affair. Good pitchers duel, good defense in the first game, but the home team's able to scratch it out, and they're looking for a 2-game sweep, Dan.
You know, Dero, it's never easy to sweep in any league, but boy, in a 2-game set like this, you win a nail-biter in the first one, you have to start thinking, being greedy, and win this one and get out of here with a clean sweep.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Chen isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Wendell backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Velasquez comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We've played. Here now is Mike Zunino looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
0-2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Osuna is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside and low, 2-1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Osuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Osuna.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Wendell takes it in. And there's one away.
Batting fifth. The third baseman.
At the plate, Brian Anderson.
Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Brinson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Ball 3.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And next to the plate will be J.T. Little. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
In now, Chad Wallach. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there. Base hit. Anderson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And Choi the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Choi, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Ryan Yarbrough. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Osuna waits on it, and that ends the inning. Rays.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored. And a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Wei-Yin Chen is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Takes this the other way to right. Meadows is there, 2 down.
The batter, number
Now in the
13,
box, Starlin
second
Castro.
baseman.
He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. This is lifted out to left. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now batting, Joey Wendell back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Wendell, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Line drive to center field. Brinson is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
So stepping in, Willie Adames. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Inside with the breaking ball. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Brinson racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Into the box now, Mike Zunino.
The catcher.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Grounded back up the middle. Riddle has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays off and running early on the solo. Now to the plate, Garrett Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Garrett Cooper.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Next will be Jose Osuna. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Meadows moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. Hit in the air to center field. Darno moves over, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Travis d'Arnaud. No balls and 1 strike. Now a snap move over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Garcia on at first. Nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Out. On to first, and they get the double play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Striding in once again, G-Man Choi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Brinson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for Tampa. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up for the
Good
Marlins,
stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the shortstop, JT Riddle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And on 1 pitch, the leadoff man is retired here in the 5th.
Yeah.
Digging in, Chad Waller. A base hit in his first trip. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Wei-Yin Chen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set. Digging in the switch hitter, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 11.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Ryan Yarbrough comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
0-2.
Pops this one up. Castro moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Joey Wendell. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Score remains deadlocked. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, John Birdie. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Birdie.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 13.
Here's Starlin Castro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. So far this season, Castro carries a very respectable hitting line, right at .310.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The 1-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Skied into straightaway right. Meadows moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High and deep to right center. Darno giving chase. Around first, digging for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Okay. Osuna.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that.
Now
he's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Matt Kemp will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Oh, he spoke too soon. He beats it out at first. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. JT Riddle is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0.
That ball's foul.
And it's fouled away. And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in once again, Chad Waller, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Neil Walker will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 18, Neil Walker.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Matt Kemp will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Matt Kemp will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Now playing center field, number 55, John Birdie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Anderson is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Austin Meadows. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
The catcher, Mike.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Oliver Gray gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Oliver Gray.
Kim is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. This is skied into short left center. Garcia coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Settling in now, John Birdie, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Rosell Herrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Starlin Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Darno moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Rosell Herrera will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center.
Tyler Kinley will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Leading off the inning, Avisail Garcia, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's set. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. And no one will track it down. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Travis d'Arnaud is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Herrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready now, Ji-Man Choi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Adam Conley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Conley, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Count is 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Diego Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Choi on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 63. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. This year against right-handed pitching, Anderson carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The batter, number 10.
At the plate, JT Riddle. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
1 ball.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Marlins strand a pair. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, number 11. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set and the pitch. Line toward right center. And he will reach down to get it as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Christian Arroyo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit ball to short. Riddle gathers it in. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. This is line to left. And he will reach down to make the catch on the run, and what a fine way to end it there as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Fish rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Wei-In Chen gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Drew Steckenrider wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on 8 hits.